Welcome to the Elwin channel, where you can get exclusive knowledge of different philosophies related to life and design. What do Japanese artisans, engineers, Zen philosophy, and cuisine have in common? Simplicity and attention to detail. Hector Garcia, author and thinker. Fun fact of the day. In today's fast-paced culture, people want dyes and colors that are synthetic and inexpensive. However, natural or organic dyes are so much easier on the planet and are extremely biodegradable, whereas the alternative can take decades to break down. Japan, land of the rising sun, where culture, heritage, and traditions of old have been held with utmost respect. In our first installment of our Natural Dye series, we'll be covering everything about Aizome, which is Japanese for indigo dyeing. The Aizome dyeing technique is approximately 800 years old, particularly the kind that originates in the Tokushima prefecture. So, what makes the Tokushima indigo dye so special? For starters, the climate and condition of the terrain makes it very easy to obtain the best quality of the indigo plant. Due to a great irrigation system in Tokushima, experts have been able to successfully extract natural indigo dye after a great harvest. Now, there aren't many indigo growers and experts like there used to be, but centuries ago, this was a highly sought-after practice due to it being endorsed or, at the very least, encouraged by the government at the time. The turnaround of harvest isn't too bad in our opinion, as it takes about 5 months to fully grow, but the difficult latter processes are what make this one-of-a-kind natural dye. For example, the leaves have to undergo a fermentation process for 3 whole months. This is extremely important as it creates a chemical that controls the strength and saturation of the indigo dye. Taking this chemical, the indigo experts actually make the natural liquid by using a technique known as live fermentation, followed by adding brown and woodsy elements from nature into this mixture. Finally, the artisan dips the cloth or fabric into this rich solution that turns green initially, but after a good wash, the gorgeous indigo hue is ultimately revealed. Aizome dyed fabrics are incredibly beautiful and hold a deep indigo blue shade that only gets more beautiful over time. You've probably seen Aizome textiles and clothing products at least a few times in your life. They are often created with subtle gradation effects. Sometimes they have even patterned tie-dye looks, and sometimes they even boast a creative figure of animals, people, and intricate symbols. Back in the 17th century, Aizome was commonly used for daily outfits and household items, but they were particularly loved for making the most stunning quality of kimonos. The important thing to note about Aizome, or indigo dye, is that the higher the quality of its origins and fermentation approach, the longevity and beauty of the dyed fabric will be apparent for ages to come. It has long been considered an important cultural practice by the government of Japan. We hope that many more artisans will continue to be trained so that this work of art can be enjoyed by the following generations. We hope you're inspired and enlightened by our first installment on natural dyes. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Elwin channel and feel free to spread the word about our unique content.